guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen, the season finale.
Yeah, so this is the last episode of this show. We actually finished it.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. It took us a while, but we're finally here.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of ourselves, to be honest, because we've done it in a pretty short amount of time, I feel like. Although there was a little time frame where we could have posted a bit more, but obviously life happens. And yeah, nevertheless, it's been an enjoyable show. I have to be honest. I mean,
yeah, especially season 2.
Yeah. So we're gonna cover that in the discussion. Obviously, I don't want to do that in the intro. But yeah, let's first finish this episode and then we'll talk about the entire show. But I'm kind of hyped for this episode as well, because in the previous episode there was a lot of mystery revolving around Kenjaku,
Yuji's parents.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even in the last episodes, Gege manages to keep us intrigued and engaged in the story. And that's what this man does. And he does it perfectly. He does it very well. Actually, not perfectly, because there are some imperfections about the story, but that's fine. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it. Yuki. I forgot about her. I want to see what she's about, by the way. Have we ever seen her fight?
Nope.
Ah, Yuki knows. It's gonna cause a war. Of course it will. Somebody's gotta think of these things. Does it seem like he cares? Fucking brain curse. Oh, a child of Chozo? Yeah, no one told her that? Wait, what's he doing? What's he transfiguring?
Is that like a domain? Or?
I really have no idea what he's doing. How does it work? Oh, he wanted them all. Who did he mark? Wait, I'm so confused.
Megumi's sister?
Yeah.
It's her.
And she's got the same symbol. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's the same thing. What's the fucking point though? Is Mai dead? Okay. Okay. about this guy? I'm so done with him. Fuck this shit. Wow.
そっちの契約はこの肉体を手にした時に破棄したけどね。
This guy's been plotting for so fucking long.
これからの世界だよ。
Wow. He's got so many of them. Just lay there. Fuck this shit. Oh shit, is he dying? Oh man.
じゃあね、虎杖ゆ
The CEO.
聞いてるかい？スクナ始まるよ。
Huh?
再び。
Huh?
Wow, I see what his goal is here. Hmm?
どう少なく見積もっても500万人の都民の疎開プランを組まねばならん。
各地のラブホテル、キャンプ地、配送まで最低限のインフラでいい。使えるものはすべて使ってください。単なる変電所の不具合なのか、それともテロ、あるいは地震などの自然災害。
Natural disaster.
It's kind of close to that.
どうすりゃいいんだよ。
Yeah, I mean, you guys are not a huge help, not gonna lie. But it's nice seeing regular people. Obviously, the authorities trying to figure out a way to
Yep.
come up with a solution, I guess, you know?
ならロビングもクソもないでしょう。
Fucking hell, this thing keeps getting bigger. How many curses did Geto have?
呪霊の存在を公表するそうだ。
Oh shit.
呪霊の存在を公表する？マジで言ってんの？
I can't do that.
のみに発生するものとして公表するそうだ。
Only in Tokyo?
逆に良かったんじゃん。これ霞が関が元気だったらできなかった判断で。
Ooh.
But this thing keeps getting
Yeah.
bigger.
繰り返しお伝えしています。
Fuck, this would be so fucking scary. Imagine you find out there's a black hole growing in Japan with a bunch of fucking monsters.
Ow.
What the hell happened here?
Well.
Oh man. Wait a moment, huh?
Typical TV, like the news. There's a disaster.
Yeah.
They'll do something like this.
Yeah. It's a little girl. Yeah, it is. It kind of feels like The Last of Us, by the way. It's so
Yeah,
suspenseful.
yeah.
Oh shit. That's the black hole.
ここは危ない。
Ah. This is dark. This is really dark.
あったかいお風呂。
Ah. Shitty ass curses.
お母さんもお父さんもお姉ちゃんも弟も先生もいるよ。私に弟はいない。
What's this girl doing in this story in the first place, by the way?
飲む？
Can we not see a kid die? Or get killed by a curse, please?
Can someone see her?
Oh. Someone will come in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
How long have we been waiting for that guy? YUTA, my boy.
びっくりした。
YUTA.
いっぱい歩いた。そっか。頑張ったね。
れだよリカちゃん
Rika.
私もいい加減天元と向き合わないとね
Yeah, actually. Let's see this thing in final. YUTA. This is the strongest sorcerer
Yeah.
right now, by the
after-
way.
Yeah.
これで僕があなたたちの命令に従うと分かったでしょ
The higher ups.
彼は渋谷で犬巻君の腕を落としました虎杖裕二は
Huh? YUTA, my boy.
Really.
Oh. I mean, it makes sense for him to have his death sentence back. Accomplice? The fuck are they talking about?
Huh?
Yaga is sentenced.
Causing the ship.
The fuck is happening here?
Oh, now we have internal problems in Jujutsu Kaisen.
We have so many
which will
problems
cause
now.
like even more chaos.
Fuck these higher ups, man. How did we get to that point?
They will kill their sorcerers. They won't have sorcerers to kill curses.
Yuji. Is he gonna run into Yuta?
I think it's too soon for them to meet.
Then what is Yuji doing here? Huh? Is he gonna clap? No? Yeah? So that's how it ends, huh? I'm so fucking intrigued.
Yeah, yeah. It ended in a completely different way compared
what you
to
imagined.
the first season.
Yeah.
The season one of the first season.
It was way darker than the last episode
Yeah.
in season 1. I mean, I've lost
like-
every kind of hope I had of being victorious in this battle. There's so much to discuss. This is gonna be a long ass discussion. I mean, alright, Gigi. That was something.
Yeah. A little bit confusing.
That was quite a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, at surface level, it just seems like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, to be honest. I mean, it's so confusing. We spent like 15 minutes going through the episode to try and figure out what was going on, and even then, we can't really understand. But let's try and talk about what we understood and what we don't understand, I guess. So obviously, it was really hard to follow what was going on, but quite clearly, Yuki did realize that it's not Geto in there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although at first I'm not sure if she realized that. But Yuki still has her goal to basically the Toji example.
Yeah,
Everybody to be
yeah.
like Toji. So
to
that
have their cursed energy to 0.
yeah, so that way cursed energy is no longer gonna be present in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Our Geto, we know what his vision for the world was, for everybody to be sorcerer, and the confusing part for me was what Kenjaku wants. So essentially, from what I gathered, is he basically just wants chaos. And he wants to see the full potential of cursed energy. I forgot the exact word they were using. Optimizing it, something like that. Essentially, that's what I think he wants. Just to see the full potential of cursed energy, and that's why he just wanted to create all that chaos. So the way he did that is he had a lot of curses inside of him.
Yeah. And also he had pact with
With all of them.
yeah.
This thing that I'm about to say right now, I know because I went on Reddit just for a bit of an explanation on anime only subreddit, just to read a few comments because it was really confusing. those curses were not absorbed by Geto. So it wasn't Geto's ability, because Geto's ability is kind of...
To absorb them, to...
It's limiting. He can't really have them cause chaos, because Geto's got to be around to control them.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Those curses he had there were curses that he had pacts with before. He mentioned that. For whatever reason, the pacts were nullified, and I guess the way it works is... the way that happens is once Kenjaku switches bodies, I guess, the pact nullifies, but they are still kept inside of him somehow.
Is it inside of that small brain?
Not inside of him, but I guess he does have them somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
So by using Mahito's ability, and the Uzumaki thing he talked about in the previous episode, he managed to remotely do idol transfiguration, and basically... let all the souls and the curses flow, and that's what's happening now. The curses are just causing chaos, and they're destroying the city. So we mentioned why he's doing that. I'm kind of confused on Tengen's part in all of this, by the way. I think the only reason they mentioned Tengen is because obviously it's only gonna happen in Japan, this thing that is going down right now.
Because he probably has barriers? Or
that was Yuki's first assumption, that it was only gonna be Japan who have all the sorcerers, and it was gonna be a monopoly where they have all the sorcerers, and she said that it's just not gonna work that way, and then Kenjaku retaliated by saying that's not his goal, and all he wants to do is just cause chaos. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment with that little conversation they had. There was also another thing where obviously Megami's sister, she had the same symbol. Basically, pretty much, Kenjaku has sorcerers, people that he created, and he has them with that symbol on, and they're sleeping, and he plans to have them fight each other. And I think the idea is to find out what's the true potential of cursed energy, I guess. That's why he's doing that, I guess. Just to cause chaos again, I think.
But there must be more to it.
I guess so, because he did say something to Yuji and to Sukuna about it. Kenjaku was talking about having tried a lot of stuff to unlock new potential of cursed energy. And at that moment, as he was saying that, there was that shot of Chozo.
Yeah.
So obviously he was somebody...
He was an experiment.
Yeah, I mean, we know that, but I guess Kenjaku's idea has always been to have... I guess he's just looking for a really strong host, is my opinion, to be the strongest, I think. And obviously him creating Chozo 150 years ago was an attempt at that, I guess. So his plan was to take over Chozo at that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And maybe he will have those sorcerers to fight each other in order to find like a better body for himself.
Maybe. That's probably why he's doing that. But also it does kind of make sense for him to want to do that 150 years ago. Because remember, because Kenjaku is a curse, he can only really take over humans' bodies.
Yeah.
So that his idea of taking a strong body back then 150 years ago was to combine a curse and a normal human being and have them give birth to a child.
Yeah.
And then for that child to be even stronger, he implemented blood into, well, the camel blood inside that child, and that's how Chozo appeared, I guess. Chozo was probably a body Kenjaku wanted to take, and I guess he was kind of left disappointed that the body wasn't as strong as he intended it to be, I guess.
Maybe. That could be the case with Yuji too, but then he accidentally eats one finger of Sukuno's.
Maybe.
And the body is not a host for
Kenjaku. Yeah, because Sukuno would be in there, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. So then the other disappointing bit came at the end of the episode when we saw the decisions the higher-ups took, and that was just a disgusting thing.
Yeah.
They've always hated Gojo, they've always wanted to kill Itadori as well, and they're taking their opportunity now because the world is in a fucked up place thanks to Kenjaku.
And Yuta is kind of
cooperating, and he's doing their dirty work for them, I guess.
Yeah. Why is Rika there, by the way? Like,
I'm not
wasn't
sure,
she,
by the way.
wasn't she like released? Or maybe now she's willing to stay, like, because she lost
I
him.
really have no idea why. Yuta also seemed a bit different to me, not gonna lie, but kind of looked the same. He had the same demeanor, I guess, but not exactly, I guess. We don't really know much about him, so
Yeah,
we
it
can't
was just
really
the
judge him
movie.
like that. By the way, let me just say that I don't really believe that Yuta is gonna go after Gojo or anything like that. There's no way. I don't think he's gonna do that. I do believe though that he will try and kill Itadori, and I hate to see that happen. To be honest, I really hate that we're going down that direction, because I love both characters, and now we're gonna have them fight each other, which is just super fucked up. But yeah, I mean the issues with the higher ups, I guess they're the problem. The annoying bit is that they also put some blame on Principal Yaga as well,
Yeah,
who was
yeah, for
obviously
sending Gojo there.
yeah, just really fucked up higher ups that are just making good use of the fucked up situation that the world is in right now. We saw Inumaki for a little bit,
Yeah.
just for a little while. He's lost his arm,
Yeah.
which is bad because
It's because of Yuri. Like, when he
Sukuna.
was, yeah.
Yeah. He probably was caught in that. We're not sure, but that's probably.
No, like, Yuta mentioned that.
Oh
He
yeah.
said he lost his arm because of Yuji, but it's because of Sukuna.
Oh yeah. The episode was also really rushed, in my opinion, kind of confusing, because the last scene is Yuji just at another location, at a bridge, clapping his hands, seemingly for no reason, because he doesn't have Todo's ability, and I was really left confused as to what he was about
And
to
then
do.
a bunch of curses
Yeah, I guess he was doing that just to
get their attention.
yeah, and fight them, I guess. Probably.
Yeah.
Who knows? Another thing is also Yuki wanting to talk to Tengen or something. I don't know what for, to be honest. Tengen is not even a person. It's a tree or whatever it is. It's just cursed energy. So yeah,
Eternal cursed energy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Infinite.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's more or less what I gathered from the episode. Obviously, other things such as Megami and where he's at, but I guess he's taken care of thanks to Sukuna, and he'll be fine. Fake Geto, I mean Kinjaku also mentioned something about a golden era, a golden age, Hayden or something like that. So that's another example of what we've been talking about in terms of what his goal is, I guess, is to just create chaos and create a world where curse energy is at its highest and at its peak, I guess, because it's been at a low point, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that was, like, the last time this happened was when Sukuna was...
Probably.
in charge.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, and that's pretty much it about this episode. Kind of confusing, not gonna lie, but I'm intrigued, honestly. I would love to read the manga from now on.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously not gonna do that because I would like to experience it firsthand in anime format. But yeah, really good episodes, but also kind of confusing. If any of you are watching this and you usually have a long paragraph of explaining stuff, obviously going through different reactions, watching different channels, drop that one for us as well.
Yeah.
Don't just skip us. So yeah, I would love to have a further explanation of things, I guess. What do you think of the show in general? I mean, I really enjoyed it personally.
The second season is quite like...
Second season was really good, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it more than Demon Slayer, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Season 1 was garbage in my opinion, though. I'll be straight up. I found it really bad. Season 1. Season 2 was so much more engaging and so much better, but it makes sense.
Shibuya accident.
Yeah. I see why Jujutsu Kaisen is so popular. I mean, I see a lot of people say it's trash and stuff like that, but in my opinion, it's a really good show. But the thing about it is, I feel like Gege is so motivated to write more and more stuff and to expand the world, expand the abilities, and eventually he's gonna put himself into corners where he cannot really write it without a plot hole appearing or something like that. And it makes sense, but... And the thing is, there isn't actual plot holes so far, I think, but it's just there's so much information that you're bound to forget something when you're thinking of a prediction you want to make or something like that. And yeah, it does work like that when you have a complicated story. But I think we have done a really good job at, you know, keeping track of what's happening in the show and obviously predicting
They will
stuff.
tell us.
Yeah, I mean, some people say we're dumb and stupid. Some people say we have good predictions. So yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on your standards as in reactors, I guess. I mean, there's people that are expecting us to know everything from episode 2 and episode 3, I guess. But there's also those who understand very well that we're watching this for the first time, you know. There's been a lot of people that have been pretty hostile towards us for not understanding things like cursed energy and cursed spirits and stuff like that back in the beginning of the show, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was really confusing for us back then.
Was.
I mean, and this show actually pushed us to start writing notes and, you know, after we watch an episode, we would then go back and rewatch it quickly and take and write down notes about it and try and remember everything, because we ended up confused a lot of the times when we didn't do that.
Yeah.
So the show kind of pushed us to be better reactors in that sense, and I kind of appreciate the show for that.
And not only for that.
Yeah. I mean, the entertainment has also been insane. Season 2, once again, by the way. Season 2, I'm just discarding. I didn't like it.
Season 1, you mean?
Season 1, yeah. Sorry. Season 1, I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what I feel about this show. For those of you who've been watching us regularly, you probably know I've had a weird relationship with the writer, because I've always addressed him pretty much every episode I've done that. I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, giga this, giga that, giga this, giga that.
Yeah.
He's gonna be pissed if he's watching our reaction.
He's never gonna watch a reaction. Of course he isn't. A way that I have is, as I mentioned in the previous episodes, I talk to people about the show now because we're finally done with it and I don't fear getting spoiled. And obviously the people that I'm talking to, they're not spoiling me, so that's nice. And they're usually manga readers, so they actually tell me that the show gets worse in the future. That's something that I fear, and I hope it isn't the case.
Oh, it doesn't seem like it's gonna get worse. Because it
Yeah, it
seems more
doesn't.
intriguing now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really intrigued. I hate to say it, but I kind of want to get into the manga, but I won't really do it, as I said.
Yeah.
And we gotta see when season 3 comes out, by the way.
Maybe there's not gonna be a moment like in the show that we'll be able to beat the Shibuya accident, but I think it will be.
I think the Shibuya accident will go on for a long time.
Yeah,
This is still the Shibuya accident.
Yeah.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how everything develops. And yeah, in terms of Jujutsu Kaisen, though, that's been it for us. I guess we're gonna have to do one more video where we watch the openings and the endings in general. I mean, we've watched them as we were watching the show, but I want to kind of do just like what we did with Demon Slayer, where we sit down and watch the openings and endings all at once, just for the final time, just to see you know what we missed from the openings and the endings when we first started off the show.
And it's also gonna be nice to listen to the music again.
Yeah, just for a final time. So yeah, I mean, that's been Jujutsu Kaisen, you know?
Yeah. Wait. They're here. Gojo
Yeah, we have Gojo.
and Geto.
Bring them closer to the camera.
It's gonna lose focus.
Yeah, they actually do look good.
They're
you
cute,
know?
yeah.
Well, perhaps
And they can move their heads.
my favorite characters of the show.
Yeah.
Well, let's do the top 3, by the way, because the characters of this show are really
let me
strong.
just have them
Let's do
sit there
it
for a
really
while.
quickly. I'm gonna
Yep.
do it first. I'll have Geto in first.
The same.
Okay.
That's why I
Yeah, I'm
hate
sure
when
it
you
will be
do them
different.
like
I'm sure it will be different.
okay.
Then in second I'll have Danamin, for me personally, and then I'll have Todo in third, I think.
Oh,
And that's my top
Yeah.
3.
yeah, they're different from mine. Like for me, it's Geto, then Gojo, and then third maybe Sukuna, because I want.
Yeah,
I really enjoy him.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
His presence.
Yeah. All right then, let's wrap it up. That's been it. Thank you for sticking with us with the show, and we're gonna have to decide on a new one very soon. So yeah, thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video and the next show and we're gonna see you there.
See ya.